Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman. Now I want to welcome you to... Wait, hold on. Did you guys hear that? Did you... That was... All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit-Down. As you can see, we are in my car for the third time in just 2 days. And, you know, before we go let me just make sure do you guys see anything in the car? Okay. All right, sorry, I'm a little on edge, if you will, but bear with me. We are in the car though, and that means it's live reaction time, and I am fresh out of the theater. And the reason that I'm on edge is because I've just come out of the theater after seeing The Nun. Man, let me tell you, I didn't have high expectations for this movie. Maybe that helped, but I had a fun time in this movie sometimes. The Nun is an interesting flick for me, and ultimately I think the last 15 minutes really sum up the movie quite well. The last 15 minutes, no spoilers or anything, but it starts building to something really creepy. I was kind of squirming in my seat, and then the ultimate end was kind of flat for me, but then drops a twist at the end that hooked me in a way where I was like, ooh, that's interesting, and it pulls the movie into the Conjuring universe in a way that made me go, all right, now I'm excited for whatever comes next. And that's what this movie is, man. It's a lot of fun because it gets you to jump. Look, I haven't jumped in a movie in what feels like ages, and when I have, it's been maybe one or two here or there. I'm a seasoned vet at horror movies, and this movie got me to jump 5 or 6 times. And it executes those really well, and a lot of the Nun stuff overall I thought was executed pretty solidly. I mean, there's some cool camera tricks that they use. I thought they did a good job of building, not showing her, even though we know what she looks like, to kind of give you a good reveal for the end of the movie. And a lot of the stuff I thought with The Nun worked. And like I said, with those camera tricks and stuff, there was also a lot of cool cinematography, and at least one shot where I was like, wow, that's wow, no. And it does that a few times in the movie where you just kind of get a shot and you're like, wow, that's kind of beautiful, but really, really creepy. And like I said, it does set up some really terrifying sequences leading into those jump scares that I liked, that made the movie fun. Add on top of that I thought Taissa Farmiga, who, by the way, I did not know who that was going into the film. We had very few trailers on, didn't kind of put anything together, and hadn't looked up on IMDb. And I'm watching the movie going, that looks like a really young Vera Farmiga. Credits hit, and I'm like, oh, it's her sister. And I did think that Taissa Farmiga did a pretty good job in the movie. Her performance is very subtle, and there's a lot of nice little nuanced things that she does that kind of add to this very kind of subtle, kind of quiet character to balance out the in-your-face, very loud nun character, who also, by the way, the sound that follows the nun is absolutely terrifying. Also, though, aside from that, Damien Bashir, I also thought did a really good job playing the priest that's along with Taissa Farmiga's soon-to-be nun. She hasn't taken her vows yet. And I thought they did a really good job with the material they were given. So you hear all that, and you're like, all right, man, the Seaman had fun at this movie. This must be a really good movie. Is not. I really thought the movie was mediocre at best, and it's because of all the story stuff that stitches these kind of fun jump scares or kind of creepy, terrifying moments was kind of weak. The story itself was mediocre at best, and that ultimately kind of delivered a mediocre movie. When you're not jumping out of your seat or kind of on the edge or kind of squirming because you're creeping out, the movie kind of drags a little bit, and that ultimately hurt it a lot more than the jump scares could have saved it. And ultimately, like I said, just an okay movie. But that twist ending at the end, I thought saved the movie enough for me to go, that was worth the watch. And it definitely makes me interested at where The Conjuring should be going. So there you go, man. That's all the Seaman's got to say. If you were in the mood for a horror movie that's going to get you to jump in your seat and kind of have you creeped out more than a few times, go check out The Nun. If you're looking for a really good movie that also does that, might not be The Nun, but if you want something that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, go check out Searching, which I saw last night. You can check out that Live reaction right up there. And, you know, that one definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat. If you're in like a suspense mood, check that one out. You want a jump scare movie? The Nun can be fun. If you're looking for a high-end horror flick, you might be disappointed. So that's all the Seaman's got to say, man. Now it is your turn. If you have seen The Nun, hit those comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Did you like the twist at the end? Let me know all those things down below. If you haven't seen the movie, if I enticed you to want to go check it out, hit those comments. Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, if you're new here, hit that subscribe and little bell so you get alerts every time I make a new video. For the Seaman Cinema Sit Down, I'm the Seaman, and I'm signing off. Peace. Ooh, it's the new... Hey, still here, guys. Well, so is the Seaman, and I'm here to remind you that the fun doesn't have to stop. You can keep it going with just a couple clicks of a button. So make sure you check out videos either here or here. And if you're new and haven't done it yet, please hit that subscribe button over here.